So, hi Mehar, how are you today?
Hi, I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing very well. I'm calling you today from Tel Aviv, from Israel.
Okay, wow.
Where are you today?
I'm in New Delhi
Oh,
in India.
fantastic. I love New Delhi. You have the best food in the world, just for the record.
Yes. The food is great here.
So, today I want to talk to you about your book that I read, and I had so much fun reading it.
Thank
And your book starts with the magician, and his name is Googly, right?
you. Yes.
Any connection to the company Google?
No, it was just a random name that I came up with. I hadn't thought about the name. I just wanted to come up with it. It was just like a starter, so I
Hmm.
just wrote it there.
Understood. And by the way, how old are you? I didn't even ask you.
I just turned 12 in October.
Oh, lovely. My son is 11, so he's 1 year younger than you. But
Oh,
my daughters are 16 and 17, so a little bit older.
that's good.
So, so why did you start? Why did you decide to write the book?
Actually, I love reading books. It's a hobby. So I just thought that I have this opportunity to write a book. So why not do something that like I'm contributing to my favorite thing? So that's great.
Hmm. I understand. I see even that you're on T-shirt, on your shirt, you have Hogwarts.
Yes.
So I may understand
Potterhead.
that you like magicians.
Yes, I am a Potterhead to the core.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I like reading books, and Hogwarts is my favorite place.
Uh-huh.
Even though it's not
Lovely.
real, and Harry Potter is my favorite character, and just like that, I just like reading books, any kind, suspense, magic, any kind.
I understand. So let's go to your story. So your story that start with Googly and the magician. And
Yes.
Googly and magician is very curious. He's writing books. He's doing good things. And he have a dog, and the dog's name is Max, right?
Yes.
And they have a very good life, etc. But then something happens. What happens?
He's making a potion, so he's able to see the ghosts, but the potion backfires as soon as he adds the citronine vanilla, which is an ingredient. So it
Hmm.
backfires, and he becomes a ghost himself. So
Hmm.
Google has to get him back.
Hmm.
Sorry,
And
Max
and
has to get him back.
so Max has to get him back. Max is not a magician; he's just a dog.
Yeah.
And but you see what's happened, and then he goes on a journey, uh,
Yeah.
and the journey it's interesting. It says something like under the waters, over the rainbows, right?
Yes.
Why?
That's um that's just something like it's just like a bridge to join the story to create some kind of like a suspense to see
Uh-huh.
where he goes, how he manages it. Like I
Hmm.
just got that from the books I read, and I thought, yeah, it would be so cool if I did it myself. So just to add a surprise element, I would say.
Hmm. And
So
then there are more characters, right? He meets somebody which is under the water, and he meets like a unicorn.
yes.
Like, so I have a question. Like, did you plan all this before you started to write the book, or as you wrote the book? Okay, so tell me a little bit about the writing journey. How was writing?
So it was great. Writing was great. As I was writing it, I just started to like connect the dots.
Hmm.
So I kind of felt how it would be to be like Max himself, and what would be cool in the journey. Like, how would it be if I were Max? Then how would I go there? How would I go to the glass flower? So I just
Hmm.
kind of like connected the dots, and the illustrations were also great. So those illustrations also gave me the ideas. Yeah, I could add this to my story. This is good. So it was kind of a mix.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to share a part of your story on the screen, if you don't mind, because
Sure.
it's something that I really liked. So let me try to do it. a trip to the Ghostland, to Ghostland, not to the Ghostland. And so, we got to this page. We are at page 12. And they reached the rainbow. It was a wonderful mix of colors. A car was honking over the rainbow with a helicopter flying through the middle. Of course, it was weird. It was magical. Melody dropped Max at the first cloud, where Max took the car to the other side. All of a sudden, the sun started to shine brightly on that cloud, glittering like nothing else. Now, when I saw it, it was very clear to me that the drawing inspired you. Was I right?
Yes, you were right. What happened was I couldn't find another rainbow illustration, so I just picked that one, and I wanted to show that it was on purpose. It was intentional.
I really loved it because when I saw it, when you see a picture, you normally don't go into all the details, but there were so many fun details over there that I really liked. So we'll go a little bit ahead with the story. And they eventually go home. Googly is not a ghost anymore; he's mortal, and they're enjoying Christmas next to the fireplace.
Yes.
And why did you choose to end the story around Christmas?
Christmas is kind of like my favorite time of the year. It's warm, it's cozy, everyone's around with everyone, and you're just enjoying a hot cup of cocoa, and Santa Claus is always there. So yeah.
Okay. So as I can see, like in the entire story, you go with your passions: magicians, Christmas. What about animals? Like what you chose? You didn't choose the magician to be the hero of the story. You choose the puppy. Why is that?
Actually, dogs are my favorite animals. I love dogs. So I've also really heard about the bond and the love, and how dogs are so loyal to their owners. So I just wanted to present that in a fun and a kind way, and just wanted to make it fun to show that Max and Googly have such a strong bond that Max could go to any lengths and any heights to get him back. He loved him so much.
Mm-hmm. And then Max gets two gifts. One is a little puppy, right, named Star.
Yes.
And the second thing, he gets to travel around the world.
Yes.
And so clearly this is your favorite type of gift. Am I right?
Yes. I really like to explore. I have lived in US, and it just it feels good to be abroad, not living in the same country. Just want to explore a bit around the world. And I would love to do that when I grow up a bit. I earn my own money. I'll be able to go to explore the world with my mom and my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to add that element to my book.
It was very clear, like, when I read it, I said, before I even met you, it was always already clear to me what you like. We always say that, like, one journey is worth like 1,000 words, that you learn in one travel more than like a year in school.
Yes.
So what was the best fun part about writing the book?
The fun part was probably the middle part, the bridge part, where he is meeting Merida, he's meeting Melody, and then he reaches the colorful rainbow. So that was my favorite part of writing, because I got to be creative with my words, and I got to choose more illustrations.
Understood. And then you write the book. And one day the book shows up at home, right? Can you show us the book, the actual book?
Yes, here it is.
Okay. Tell me about the feeling of actually receiving the book in the mail.
it was unreal. Like, I couldn't believe that it was actually happening. I felt like
Mhm.
pinching myself. It felt like a dream, and I had never even imagined in the wildest of my dreams that I could be an author myself
Mhm.
at such an age in school. Yeah, so and then and I felt so proud of myself, and even my mom was proud of myself, so I felt happy.
I love it. By the way, it's a big achievement to write and fully and publish and edit and doing all the steps to
Yeah.
publish for ebook.
Yes, and I'm really thankful to BriBooks for giving me this platform for being able to write books and publish them and become an author. So it goes to BriBooks. Thank you so
Well,
much for creating such a platform.
well, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you because a platform without children like you is just a platform. It's the writers that makes the platform interesting.
Thank you so much.
um, but thank you. And the last thing I want to ask you. So, did you write the book as part of school, or did you just start by yourself?
Um, Actually, we got this BriBooks thing. It was a link sent from school that you can
Mhm.
participate in this. Our librarian gave us these pamphlets, and so she specifically handed it over to me that you are interested in books, do it. And so at home it was a Saturday. I clearly remember. So I was just goofing around on my laptop, and I opened this link to spend time, and I started writing a book, and it was finished that day then and there. So I was like, yeah,
Wow!
here you go.
Wow! In one day, everything.
Yeah. Yes,
Um,
in one day. I actually wrote a book before this,
mhm.
but it was like without any head and tail. So it just didn't feel right. It just didn't click. So I was like, not this one. I wrote another one which got published.
I understood.
And
And go ahead.
I didn't even fully publish that book. The name was The Robot War. And when I read it after I published this book, I felt like, was that me who wrote this?
Mm. It is an amazing feeling. By the way, did other kids or other family members got to read your book?
Oh, yes. Yes. I was after my uncle's life to promote my book,
Uh-huh.
and my mom also circulated it, and everybody in the neighborhood, in their circles, and some of my friends in school also wrote a few reviews. No one bought a book, though. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, everybody contributed, and yeah, they really supported me. So my teachers loved it. They read it in school when I gave the copies to them. I'm even handing over free copies, autographed copies to my principal and my teachers. So yeah, it's fine.
Can I have an autographed copy?
Sure. Of
Yeah.
course. That's
That's
lovely.
I will actually ask my team to organize it because I really want to have an autographed copy. It will be
Sure.
fun.
Sure, that sounds great. I
Okay,
would
that's a
love.
good. I will keep it here in my home in Israel.
Sure.
how how many books did you sell?
I sold 76 copies.
No,
Yes.
76 copies.
Yes. Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
that's
I fail to believe this too, but that's the truth. I actually sold 76 copies.
you're actually
After,
making money. You
yeah,
can live out of writing books.
yes, I am making money. And when I saw my account, I was like, I'm rich, mom. So so yeah, it's pretty fun to earn money, to sell books. I'm giving free books, autographed books. I'm selling them, and I was after the life of my uncle. As I said earlier, he was typing he was typing messages to his friends. He was DMing everyone on Facebook, and my mom was also like everywhere. You have to buy her book. You have to buy her book. You have to buy it. You have to buy it.
Well, I'm so proud of you, because you wrote a book, you published a book, you learned business, you learn actually how to promote your work, you're earning money. And how old are you again?
I'm 12. I just turned 12.
Okay, that's mind blowing. Mind blowing. I would just say I'm so happy to meet you. It's
Same here.
really, I'm really grateful. When I'm expecting your next book, by the way, I'm just.
Really soon. Really soon. My exams just got over yesterday, so I'm planning to go to BriBooks again, fiddle with the illustrations, and I'll just write a book again. And I've written many poems too, so maybe I'll just compile those poems in a book and publish them. So
I love poetry. I'm really, it's one of my passions, and I think writing a book with poems could be a masterpiece. So take it like, poems are so powerful. You can say so much in few words. So I really encourage you to publish a book with poems. I think it will be amazing. I actually can't wait to read it.
okay, you can count on me. I'll do it. I'll do it today itself.
Well,
Can I count on
can.
you to buy my new book?
What?
Can I count on you to buy my new book?
I will definitely buy your new book. You just have to send me a link once once it's published, and I'm definitely buying. But I want one which is autographed. So I will buy it. I will send it to your house, and then you'll have to send it to my office.
Great. That sounds great. I'll do it.
That's
I'll
a deal.
definitely do it. My pleasure.
It's such a pleasure
I
to
have
meet
your
you.
email now. I'll do it.
Thank you so much. And really, don't stop writing. Don't stop reading. I can't just imagine what you will be when you grow up. You have a fan here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you very much. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much for having me. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Take care.
You too.